Hey, sorry, I had to, I think I'm in the picture. I had to line myself up with my camera because, this is just a regular camera that like takes pictures and it has a video recording system on it. But we got a flip video for our wedding, but it's charging because we only took two like 50-second videos on it, and it like the battery died, so we have to recharge it and it takes forever. So until then I'm still using this camera and I don't have a view of what you're seeing, so I hope this is okay. If not, I'll just redo it later. Anyways, sorry about that intro. Hello, I'm back for my 21-week video. I guess I didn't make one. I thought I did, but I'm gonna be 22 weeks this week, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be 22. I've literally almost stopped counting because in the beginning you're so excited and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm 9 weeks, and you think you're so far along at 9 weeks, but you're not. And then, because it's been like a hell of a 3 weeks getting there. And then I was counting and counting and counting, and then the wedding came and I was planning for the wedding, and all these things came up that I knew I was pregnant. I'm still excited, but I would forget how many weeks I was. But the good thing is that my sister, she's 4 weeks behind me exactly. So whenever I forget how far along I am, I can just ask her how far along she is. And she's like, oh, I'm this. And then I know that I'm 4 weeks ahead of her. I'm a month ahead of her. So our babies are gonna be hopefully really close. And she hasn't found out what her baby's gonna be yet until the 21st, which seems like forever. I'm almost more excited than she is because now that I know what mine is, I want to know what hers is. Everyone thinks she's having a girl, and everyone called me having a boy. Should have known. But anyways, 21 weeks. I thought I'd make it before Wednesday because today is Monday. And I thought, oh, I won't make one until Wednesday because that's when my date changes on a Wednesday. So I thought, oh, I won't make a video until Wednesday because that's when my day changes, and I just made a video. No, I'm a week behind. Sorry guys, I don't want to get any more behind because I left for 5 weeks. I didn't make any video updates, and I also want, not only for everyone else to see, I want to document it for myself and for Henry when he gets older, so I don't want to get behind. So I'm 21 weeks. This week was actually, now that it's over, I kind of forgot about it, because whenever I go through something like horrible and I get better, like if I'm sick and I get better, I forget that I was sick and I'm like, oh, I've had a great week. No, I have not had a great week. I forgot about it because I'm feeling better because I'm on prescriptions now. But around Monday, so a week ago, I started getting cramps really bad. And then Tuesday I was at my nanny job and I was there, and the mom was home a little late, and I was about to call her and say, I have to go. Something needs, you know, I have to go, because Henry just kept kicking and kicking and kicking. And that was last week, because last Tuesday he kicked for 12 hours straight, and I didn't realize the reason why was because I kept eating candy all day, and I guess babies react to lots of sugar like adults do. And I didn't think about it, so I'm like, wow, he's kicking a lot. And it was the first time I could see it from the outside of my stomach, and I posted that video. Though my husband says he can't see anything, and I'm sure no one can because I didn't edit it to put the arrows in. But I'll make another one later when it's more pronounced. But Tuesday, he was kicking, and I was having these cramps like in my pelvis, not in my stomach, not the round ligament pains, not in my back, because I've had those, and my sister's a labor delivery nurse, and she kept saying, Lauren, the round ligament pains, the round ligament pains. My mom, I called her, I was like, these are so painful. And she's like, it's just pregnancy. You gotta buck up. You gotta buck up. You're not gonna be able to make it through childbirth. And I'm like, Mom, these are so severe that like I'm in tears, and like I couldn't walk. I had to get my husband to like get up and make dinner for me, and walking my dog, I was waddling. Awful. And I thought, this cannot be round ligament pains. I should not be clutching the bottom of my belly and like bracing because I was in so much pain. So Wednesday came, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no, still cramping. I was taking Tylenol, I was drinking liters of water. I was trying to stay so hydrated. Thursday came, and I had called everyone on Thursday, and they told me that I just needed to buck it up, and it's just round ligament pains. And my sister's like, people come into the hospital all the time about these pains. We keep telling them, you know, we're glad you came in, but they're just round ligament pains. Go home and rest. So finally I call my doctor at 3 o'clock, which is a terrible time to call your OBGYN. I mean, hello, they're about to close in an hour and they don't have time for you. And so I called them 3 times. They said they'd call me back 3 times. They never called me back. And the girl was like, let me look at your file. Oh, I think you might be having a UTI. And I'm like, a UTI is not this pain, because UTI is like burning when you go to the bathroom, you know, all these things. Oh, for to tell you, the whole reason why I called the doctor was because I went to the bathroom and I had bleeding. And I was like, that's when I was really scared, because I thought, oh my freaking God, what if I'm in premature labor, because I've been cramping for 3 days. And you know, you watch those shows, I didn't know I was pregnant, and they had abdominal cramps for, you know, 3 days, and then all of a sudden, boom, they have a baby in the toilet. And I know that's a little ridiculous, because I obviously know I'm pregnant and I'm not one of those girls, but I thought, what does this mean? Because my sister said if you don't have any bleeding, then you're fine. So as soon as I saw blood, I was like, you know, I just couldn't, like, no, I can't be in premature labor. I can't be having this baby at 21 weeks. I can't be having this baby at 21 weeks. Please, God, don't do this to me. So that's when the doctor said, I think you might have a UTI and we'll call you back. And I'm like, no, because if a UTI doesn't get fixed, it goes into a kidney infection, and that goes into premature labor, which is what I was already freaked out about. So the nurse didn't call me back. I called her at 2, didn't call me back until 7:30, and I called 3 times, and the receptionist, you know, bless her heart, didn't have any information for me. She couldn't tell me anything. My sister couldn't diagnose me because she's not here. She's 5 hours away from me. I'm talking about a minute, but it was just a awful experience to go through. My husband wasn't home. He happened to be working like 16-hour days that week, and he was really far away. He's a fire investigator, and so he was at a fire freaking 3 hours away, couldn't help me either, and I could not drive myself to the hospital even if I wanted to, and I was not going to call an ambulance. So when she called back, because I had told the receptionist that the baby had decreased movement. Like on Tuesday he kicked for 12 hours, on Wednesday he didn't kick very much, on Thursday I only felt him kick twice. So she was like, she called back and said that if I needed to do kick counts, and if he was kicking more than 4 times an hour, then I was fine. But if he wasn't, to go into labor and delivery, because something must be wrong. But right around that time, he started kicking again. Thank God, because when he does not kick during times when I know he should, like after I'm eating or before I'm, like he tells me when I'm hungry and when I'm thirsty. Like I obviously know I'm hungry and thirsty, but when I haven't drank water in a long time, he'll kick me until I get something in me. Or if I'm hungry and I don't have time to stop and eat something, he will kick me until I eat something. So he wasn't kicking, and I couldn't eat all day. I ate at 12 on Thursday and couldn't eat again until 7 when my husband, 7 or 8 when my husband got home, because I don't know, I felt full because of all the pain. So they called a prescription in for me, thank God, on Thursday, and I've been taking that since Thursday night, and the pain went away instantly. I mean, instantly. And so they called in a prescription for a UTI, which I was just shocked. I'm like, how do you get a UTI when I really haven't been doing anything which should cause a UTI? I don't know. But I'm glad it's fixed. It was terrible, and I'm glad I was off the 2 days that I was going through it. Besides, I worked for like 4 hours one day, and then I was off Thursday and Friday. So, and then since Saturday, I've had a migraine. It's like I can't freaking win over here, but a lot of it is due to the weather here. It's we live in the Cleveland area, and it's been very rainy and very cold, and the pressure just dropped. The barometric pressure just dropped, and as soon as the barometric pressure drops, my head just goes into a whole nother freaking atmosphere. It just pounds and pounds. So I've been taking the medicine my sister got me, Regulin, for the headaches, and it didn't work. I don't like to take them during the afternoon because I have to work tonight, and it makes you really sleepy. So I've just been alternating that with Tylenol, and finally this morning it went away, and I've been drinking 1 cup of coffee every morning when I wake up to get because ever since I got pregnant, the caffeine has really helped kick the headaches away, which never helped before in the last 20 years of my life. Well, I'm 22, but I've had headaches since I was 7, so I guess like, I don't know, 12 years, 10 years, I don't know, that I've had headaches. It's never worked. So I'm making this video today because to update you on the UTI that was awful and the migraines, and it works. So any pregnant people out there that can't find a really good solution, ask your doctor about Fioricet or Regulin, or just alternate Tylenol and drinking 1 cup of coffee, because I don't want to keep drinking coffee, because the more caffeine you give it, the worse. Just a little bit of caffeine and then lots of water has really helped me, because I've definitely had my fair share of migraines in the last almost 6 months. I'm almost 6 months pregnant. How crazy. And I realized, oh my God, sorry, that in my last video you couldn't see crap of my belly. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna try to show you my belly again today, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna try showing you in the bathroom or something where the light's really bright. I don't know why we don't have very bright lights in our apartment. Maybe because we only have 1 floor lamp. We're still trying to decorate it. So anyways, this weekend was horrible. Husband was gone at his cousin's wedding that I had to miss, unfortunately, because I had to work a 10-hour shift on Saturday, and my dog does not like being in her crate for 10 hours, and I came home and she was crying in pain because she didn't want to pee or poop in herself in her crate, and I was sick and I had a migraine and I cramped. It was just terrible. But now that it's over, I'm like, oh, that week was great. Totally forgot about it. No, wasn't that great. But anyways, I'll show you my belly. I'll try showing you. I'm wearing maternity pants my sisters got for me, but they're petite, so they're really short, and they kind of fall off because there's no, like, they're medium for when I get bigger. So I hope they can show you well. And I'll just show you my belly, and then as you can see, we got, oh, I can't turn, bookshelves in our apartment. And these lovely little trees here were the centerpieces at my wedding, at some of the tables. I had 11 of these trees, and then I had 11 centerpieces that were a vase this tall, and a little one of flower arrangements that were really cute. I don't know how to upload pictures or do a video of pictures. If anyone knows how, please tell me. I would love to show you pictures of my wedding. It was fabulous. But for now, all I have is my centerpiece. In my living room, I have 2 of them. We had 11 of them, and everyone took one home. My sister got 2, I got 2, and then all my aunts and everyone just like took them home. They just wanted them. I was like, that's weird, but whatever. If you want them, have at it. But they all loved them, so I'm like, well, at least, you know, they're gonna get used after the wedding, because you spend so much money on them. You're like, shit, is anyone gonna use these? But I barely got 2. My mom only saved me 1 because she thought I only wanted 1, and she was gonna send the rest with my sisters and stuff. And I was like, no, my wedding centerpieces kind of want to have 2. How random is 1 feathered tree? Because they're ostrich feathers and silk orchids. So I love them, and my dog keeps trying to eat them. Anyways, so that looks different in the background. I'll probably do an apartment tour later, maybe, if my house ever gets put together. We've been living here for almost 4 months, and we're still like putting stuff in its place. Like these bookshelves, we got them up, but we don't really have them decorated. We just kind of threw all our stuff that we had laying on the floor in the bookshelf. So